Hello and welcome back to another video. I hope you are all doing well. I'm saying hello from Cornwall, so this video is going to be a bit of a different one. I'm not sure how much I'm going to film over this trip because I do get awkward in public places, but I'll try and film as much as I can, and with this view behind me I'm sure I'll get loads of clips of that. But we arrived here yesterday. We did end up staying in a chalet yesterday, but for today we've decided to upgrade to a static caravan with a sea view, and we're glad that we did in the end because it's so beautiful, like the view that we've got outside of this window. And it seems a bit bigger, doesn't it, Sam, than what we was in. It seems a lot more spacious. We do have an extra room here, even though there's only 2 of us staying, but the views are just phenomenal. So yeah, we're really happy with where we're at. Travelling down yesterday, we decided to, on Saturday, so we're on Monday now, travel halfway down and then stop over, which we stayed in a Premier Inn Plus room, which was actually really lovely, and then we travelled our way here yesterday. Last night we just ended up walking down, which isn't actually far from here, to a restaurant for some food, had a couple of drinks. Sam probably got a bit wasted, drank a bit too many, didn't you? Feeling it a little bit this morning, but after a bacon wrap he was alright after that. But yeah, now we've checked into here, we are super happy with it, and today I think we're just going to have a wander down to the beach, have a bit of a chilled one. We are going to have a barbecue later on today as well, so the weather is looking alright, like the sun is shining but the wind is a bit chilly, so yeah, it'll be nice to get down to the beach shortly. So this is what the static caravan looks like from the outside. I do apologise if this is boring for most of you. And then as you come in, we've got quite a big sort of like dining living area, and then this is the most beautiful part. We just have the most stunning view. Obviously on camera it's not going to pick it up as good as it is in real life, but it's beautiful. Definitely got a nice spot here. This is obviously how Sam is currently feeling today. Kitchen area, had to obviously rest my camera somewhere. And then as we come through, we've got a twin room here which won't be used at all, and then our room in here, and then we've got an ensuite just with a toilet in, and then we've also got a bathroom as well. I don't think I've actually mentioned, but we're away in Cornwall at St Ives. I used to come to Cornwall every single year when I was younger. I used to go to all of the beaches, especially Newquay, bodyboard with wetsuits, the lot. And since we've obviously grown older, we've not done that for quite a few years. So it's Sam's first time in Cornwall, and my dad's side of the family are here, which is really lovely. We decided to make an effort just to try and all get some time off, because as we get older it can be a bit difficult with obviously everybody working and stuff, but we've made it here and we are going to head down shortly to meet them to wander down to the beach. But I just thought I'd show you my princess bucket. Obviously it's from Lidl. I think it was like £5. I know I am not a child, but pardon? £5 too. I know it's for children, but I get bored when I sit and do nothing, so this will be perfect for the beach. Also, I don't think I've actually mentioned, but I'm not drinking any alcohol for a whole year, so I've decided to try a couple of these different non-alcoholic drinks. Now, one of my clients recommended this Clean Co Clean G gin. I know there's just this botanical crisp dry one, and then I think you can get a pink one as well, which I have tried, and both of them are beautiful. So I do recommend this gin if you're not drinking any alcohol. I know some non-alcoholic gins can be quite syrupy, so this one is definitely a better alternative, well, one of the better ones anyway. And then I picked up some 0% Corona, which actually isn't too bad. I think the Peroni 0% beer tastes very similar to the real deal. This probably a little bit less, but it's still quite good. And I don't actually drink sparkling wine or any kind of wine because it gives me such a bad head, but I did pick up this sparkling rosé alcohol free. Now this probably will just taste like fizzy juice, but
I thought we'd give it a try, seeing as we're away on holiday. And then I've got my beach bag at the ready. Decided to pick up this beach towel from Morrison's. I think it was only like £5. But when we was sort of halfway point yesterday, I see that and had to pick it up. And then I've also got some talc here to put in the beach bag, which if you don't know, get to know. Talcum powder with sand on your feet is absolutely brilliant, so it's definitely a must in my bag. But yeah, I think we're about ready. I think we might take a couple of, we decided to bring some of this like outdoor games and stuff. So we've got like bowling, we've got a ball, we've got rackets and stuff, so we may take some of that with us now to take to the beach. But are you ready to go? Know what you can hear of me because it's quite windy right now, but we're just taking a stroll down to the sea. Please do ignore the state of me, I can't actually see without the sunglasses on, but it's so beautiful, isn't it? It's so peaceful here. Turn it round so you can see. It's so nice. I did not expect the weather to be like this, and on our first full day here, if it's like this for the rest of the week, then I think we're winning.
It's the very next day, and the plan of action today is going to the cider farm, so we're going to leave in a minute to go there, and then afterwards this afternoon we have got a cocktail making class where we're staying, so that'll be really fun to do this afternoon. Even though I'm not drinking any alcohol, I'll just pass it on to Sam and he'll be able to drink mine as well as his, so I can imagine this afternoon he'll be quite drunk. But yeah, this morning we got up quite early and had a walk on the beach. I'll try and insert a photo somewhere. I didn't take my camera because it was just so early this morning I didn't even think about it. Apologies that I keep abruptly ending every single day. We just seem to be so busy, and then of an evening obviously we're all together as a family, which is really lovely, and the last thing I want to do is have to get my camera around and shove it in everybody's faces. So I think that's just what it's going to be like for the rest of the holiday, but I really am trying to film as much as possible. Today we are off to Cornwall Gold, only for a couple of hours this morning, and then this afternoon I believe me and Sam are going to actually go into St Ives, because we're in St Ives Bay, but it's kind of classed as hail as such. We're actually at an away resorts location, and it has been really, really lovely. My nan and granddad and my dad have got a caravan, so we've been kind of walking down to them, sitting outside having barbecues, and we've also kind of wandered up. There's 2 pubs here. One of them serves food, like a bistro pub, and then the other one that's a bit further down is more like a bar area. So it's been nice that we've been kind of wandering up and down and doing that. But yeah, this afternoon at St Ives, I think we're just going to have a wander around the town. Sam's never been before, and just see what we get up to. Now, we may be getting matching tattoos, but we're not 100% sure yet, so we'll just see whilst we're there. I do apologise for the lack of Cornwall content that I have got on this holiday. I've just not got the camera out that many times at all. I've just been kind of taking it all in, and soaking up the kind of relaxation of this holiday. But yesterday, Cornwall Gold in the morning was really lovely. They had some really nice jewellery bits there, and then in the afternoon when we went to St Ives, that was really good. We kind of walked down the hill, and just had a look in a couple of shops, and then when we was down at the bottom, we kind of just walked around the harbour area, which was really nice. And then we managed to find a lunch spot that was kind of inside and upstairs, but it kind of looked out onto the harbour, which was nice to see, and it was just so relaxing. We did end up getting matching tattoos. Luckily, we kind of just walked into the only tattoo shop there was, which was called Shoreline Tattoos. Do highly recommend it. And luckily we was able to just kind of get that walk-in appointment, because this guy called Mike, he had a bit of time in between his booked appointments to get us in. So yeah, that was really good, although I don't recommend getting a tattoo on your ankle or on your foot area, because yeah, it was quite painful. But we got it done, and we've got our matching tattoos now, so we're pretty much bound for life. And then when we got back, we went straight up to the bistro bar, which overlooks the sea, here at the site, and we ate some dinner, and then we watched the sunset, which was absolutely incredible. It was so magical to see. And then today's plan of action, we're going to St Michael's Mount, so hopefully I'll film a bit more today, and then we're going to take a trip down to Land's End as well, and just get that typical Land's End photo, with the pole telling you which way's which with the miles on and stuff. But we'll see how long that queue is, because it's a bit later in the morning now. We need to get a wriggle on. We wanted to wait till the tide is out to go to St Michael's Mount, and it's pretty much out now, so I'm going to try and stop talking and just crack on with the day. The weather today is actually really lovely. There's a lot less clouds out today. It's a bit windy, but not too windy that it's too cold. So yeah, and then tattoo wise, just quickly show you what we got. Please ignore my feet, nobody needs to see that. We got a wave with a sun, so yeah, super happy with that. But I must admit, this was a bit intense, getting a tattoo in this area. literally Friday afternoon today and I haven't picked up the camera at all to actually sit and have a chat. This morning we were rushed off, we needed to get gone quite early this morning to get to where we wanted to get to, so I didn't actually pick up the camera, and I obviously ended the video yesterday abruptly again. So yesterday we went to St Michael's Mount, which was really lovely. The tide was out, so we was able to kind of walk across. I do know that if the tide is in, you can get like a boat across for £2.50 or something like that, so yeah, it's worth considering going if you ever come to the Cornwall area. And then we went on to Land's End, which was absolutely beautiful. It was so peaceful there. There was quite a few people, but it wasn't crazy busy, and to just be able to see kind of Land's End off the cliffs and stuff was just amazing, and we had the perfect weather for it as well. So yeah, we really enjoyed that. This morning we have been to Newquay, and then we followed on from Newquay to Perranporth. And again, like the cliffs and stuff that you can see from the beach are incredible. There were a couple of like caves and stuff, which was really nice. And we popped to a couple of shops, obviously, and picked up ice cream, had some lunch. So yeah, it was really lovely day today. And then this evening we are going out for some food to celebrate my nan and granddad's 50th wedding anniversary. So that'll be really lovely, and I'll be able to check in tomorrow. I think the weather actually is rubbish for tomorrow, so I'm not 100% sure on what our plans are. I think we're just going to play it by ear and see what the weather's like. I think we might have another stroll on the beach again, potentially not early morning, but we are going to make an effort to go and have some breakfast on the site as well, which will be nice. I'm officially back home now, and I do apologise for the abrupt ending in Cornwall. We had the most fabulous time, and I think the last clip that you will have seen from me would have been me talking about my nan and granddad's 50th anniversary. So yeah, that was such a lovely evening. We just kind of celebrated as a family together. Me and Sam blew up some balloons and had confetti on the table. I think I've probably already mentioned that. And it was just the most special evening. And then the day after, so on Saturday, we actually didn't do anything at all. It was raining all day, which was probably a good thing because we managed to get everything all packed up ready for Sunday, because we left about 7:30 in the morning, I think. We aimed to leave at 7 and left at past, so I don't think we did too badly. And then the journey home was quite long, but we didn't get stuck in much traffic at all, which was good. And then when I got back, it was nice to see my mum. She actually cooked myself and Sam a Sunday dinner, so I thank her for that, because that was just so needed when we got back from a long journey. It was so sad to leave Cornwall, but at the same time it was so nice to come back home to Oscar and Rosie. And today is Tuesday, so it has been a couple of days since we've got back, just trying to get everything all unpacked, washed and all that jazz. So yeah, I do apologise if this video has been a bit of a shambles. I definitely got a bit shy out in public. This week's going to be a bit of an organising week. We have got to get our head around what we want to do for the landing, stairs and the hallway. I need to get my Pinterest board out so I can show Sam some of the ideas that I've got. He is sort of mostly aware of what I want, but there may be some curveballs that I throw at him, so we'll see how I get on with that. And then also, fingers crossed, Sam will hopefully get the ensuite fully finished so we can actually start to use it, because we're still using the main bathroom at the moment because we haven't got the cabinet door in the ensuite yet, not sorted out the plug hole yet, and there was something else that we was waiting for that we had to order, which we should get delivered. What was it? I can't even think off the top of my head. Everything is just going at 100 miles an hour again now that we're back off holiday. So fingers crossed I'll have some content to film this week. I know that one of the priority things that we need to get done is the garden, because it is so filthy. I say filthy, it's just literally weeds all over the place. Out in the front, like the hedge is just so overgrown, it just looks awful, so we need to get all that sorted. I'm going to end this video here because, as you can see, Oscar is demanding cuddles from me and the camera battery light is flashing at me. So I hope that you have enjoyed watching this video. I know it's been a bit of a different one, but normal home renovation is resumed this week, so please do look out for the upcoming videos as we continue on with the last part of upstairs.